All right, so who am I here with right now?
You're here with Xavier Wehrli.
Xavier, nice to meet you, man. Name's Zach. I like the shirt. It's very nice.
Thank you.
I like the pants too. Whole fit's pretty good.
Stripe kind of.
No, I like the dress shirt, and like mine's untucked too, so it makes me feel good. Like
Should I be tucked?
No,
Okay.
this is not a tucked-in festival. It's Eric's fifth birthday. It's his 5th birthday.
Yeah.
You know, like the 5-year-old doesn't care if you got a nice suit on. So projections. Tell me about it. Why'd you make the film?
Oh man, Projections was the first film that I made before I like considered like myself like as someone who makes films. It was me transitioning from like painting into like making moving images, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's an old film actually. It was like basically a COVID film.
Oh yeah.
Where I always do you know Dadaist like art? They're like collages that were made in like Switzerland in like the 20s.
Like pixels of art?
Pixels didn't exist. It was like
Tapped it?
no, it's okay, like post World War I Switzerland. There's a bunch of artists who were like kind of anarchistic, and they made these collages. They would cut out newspaper and like put them on top of each other, but then they'd paint. They were like mixed media collages, like that kind of thing.
Okay. Cool.
And I was just like at home during COVID looking at a lot of those paintings.
It was probably pretty fun to make, okay?
Yeah, super. Like not a
It's fun. It's a fun watch.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
But I basically just wanted those things to move. And yeah, I taught myself how to animate, and then just started filming different elements and being like, how can I make these like fit together in like treating the film space like a canvas, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because it's definitely, there's no narrative.
Well, there's a narrative if you like really like dig for one, because I kind of was like, I was sitting there like I watched What Am I Watching, or what this is, I forget the name of it. It's another film in the festival. It's a great film, but there's no plot to it. It's just strictly art. Then I watched yours after, and yours, there's more of a plot. Like I was sitting there and I'm kind of like watching the development, but I guess I just made it up.
No, what'd you make up? What's the story?
I'd have to see it like again. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was a late night one with I wasn't in a student mindset. If you know
Sure,
what I
I
mean.
understand. Yeah. Projections. The reason why it's called that is because the whole like process of the film is about free association. So basically, I started off with like one image, and then I was like, what does this like make me think of? And then I tried to get found footage that had that element, and then I was like, how do I like merge these? And then okay, what do these two images together make me think of? So you'll go from like jungle to snake to city to people to fire to me to
Like,
phones to yeah. So there was no like, I would storyboard, but only as I was going. There was no like plan for even
Yeah.
how long the thing was going
That's
to
what
be.
I mean though. Like it's not random. Like it evolves.
Yeah, there's like I guess there's like a
one thing goes from another. It's not just like cut to this, cut to this, cut to this.
Yeah, a purposeful like kind of rule that I put in for myself is that nothing could really just appear. Like I didn't want to cut. In the frame, everything always like comes in, or there's like a wipe cut.
Down,
there's some sort of I don't know, Edgar Wright shit where like things kind of move in and out. Because then it's like you're almost like looking through like a window and things are moving for you. Yeah.
And you said you were a painter or a sculptor?
I was like a mixed media. Okay, so in London, that's where I'm from.
Okay, right.
I was going to Beale, the Beale Art Program. So
cool.
Basically,
Kind of look like Andrew Garfield. Now that I think about it.
wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
That's a compliment, I think.
No, I
yeah,
think so.
Okay. Yeah,
I
I dated Emma Stone. It's
Okay,
not
right
bad.
on. Hey, he's my favorite Spider-Man.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah. Not including the
Toby.
cartoon one.
Okay.
Like the 50s one or the 60s. I like that guy.
The one with from the meme where
Yeah,
they're
all the meme ones. If you ever get your hands on it.
I have a very specific like fever dream of watching that while having my arm broken as a child.
Oh,
and
wow.
No, I didn't break while I was like I had my arm broken in a cast,
okay.
and I was allowed to stay home from school.
Okay, and you could
and
watch
from
it.
Blockbuster,
Yeah.
my mom brought home all the 60s, 70s.
They're
Spider-Man.
really good. He's
Yeah.
OP in that one.
Yeah.
Like he has like bulletproof webs, like, and like you watch it, like if you go back and watch it, like there's a meme. It's good.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was at Beale, and they have a program there that like once you're graduated, you can spend a year there just like kind of just messing around in the basement. So they let you.
Right on.
I was doing like painting, sculpture.
That's what artists do.
Dude, there's like lithography, photography. If you live in London, go to try it out. It's free. It's literally like, I think I paid like $100 for like an entire year of supplies.
Wow.
So I did that, and then COVID happened. They were like, you have to keep making shit at home. So I ended up making this film sort of as this like I can't film people.
Would you ever think of doing kind of like an animated movie, but through like kind of paintings or like a similar style with like a more like with a plot? In a way?
Like a rotoscope, like a Waking Life style.
Yeah.
Or a
like any kind of like I don't think I've ever really seen it.
Yeah.
But like it's like every like because they used to like hand draw everything like every like cartoons.
Yeah, on
like,
cells.
all, like Snow White stuff.
Mhm.
I think it'd be really cool if they did like paintings each and every. It's like
Oh,
a full
man,
painting. I think that would be an awesome style.
Is it called Loving Vincent? There's an entire film that was shot in like Van Gogh's style, every frame.
Okay.
It's pretty crazy. If you like that, also check out Richard Linklater made a film called Waking Life. He just came
Waking
out.
Life. I've seen Waking Life.
Scanner Darkly.
Yeah,
and then
Waking Life's cool, but it seems like there's a filter on it.
Oh, yeah. So it's not physical painting.
Yeah, because it's actual people. Like
He like made his own software.
It's very cool though.
Yeah.
That movie's very deep too. It's kind of just like if you want to like quick crash course to philosophy.
It's one of those
There you
good,
go.
not in the student mindset films.
Yes, exactly. That's when I watched it.
Yeah,
At a
no,
cottage too.
Yes, no, that's wonderful. But yeah, so since it's weird because it's been 5 years since I've made this thing. Since then, a big thing. So I went to TMU, just graduated,
Right on.
and I learned how to make like narrative films. You know, with people talking, and we're on the axis and everything. But like a central project of mine has been including animation in live action films.
Mix the both.
Yeah, so
that's
I
where magic happens.
I just finished a film where a sculpture comes to life as like a little nose, and then it
That's cool.
sneaks down the actor's throat and
Ooh.
possesses her.
Ooh.
You know, but she like kind of I claymate people like or
okay.
pixelate. So yeah, I've been messing with that kind of stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, mixed media I think is like the weird future that I want to continue to explore.
And like people gotta make it because I feel like I think people need to make it because I feel like AI could like do that really like easy and cheap, and it's like I don't think it would have the same kind of effect.
Yeah, you can see the fingerprints of the artist a little bit more.
Yeah, you can see the soul.
It helps if I did a documentary recently where I was rotoscoping.
Okay.
We did a documentary on there's a bunch of mushroom stores in Toronto, like they're selling drugs.
Yeah, I don't trust them.
No, they're illegal. They're not.
I know. I still don't trust them. Like I feel like.
No, they are illegal.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. I still don't trust the stores, man.
You shouldn't.
I feel like you gotta find a guy.
Yeah, you need a guy.
Or you grow it in your basement or something.
But when we were filming these like drug dealers, essentially, they didn't want their identities to be shown.
Yeah.
So I had to rotoscope them as mushroom
Naturally.
people.
That's cool.
So like we filmed them, and then I would like paint them as mushroom people, like talking. AI helped there because I would draw the keyframes,
Fair, okay.
and then it would paint
Yeah.
like the in betweens. They looked worse,
Yeah.
but it was still like a weaker shot, right? So, but you're right, it does lack a certain personality. Anyways,
All right.
yeah.
I got a couple.
Yeah, go for it.
We top 3 favorite movies.
Oh God.
First one that come to mind. Can't you?
Yeah, I really like Dogtooth by Yorgos Lanthimos.
Oh yeah.
A short film, I like Food by Jan Svankmajer. That's a
Okay.
film that does like the pixelation thing. I've kind of fallen out of love with Charlie Kaufman, but I think like when I was younger, I'm still young, but when I was like,
Yeah.
I was like 15, I really liked
yeah.
Adaptation. I can't stand Schenectady, New York now. But yeah, that was like,
why not?
it's just it's painful in a way that it's like that film. It's just navel gazing, like being meta for the point of being meta, which is really fun. But it's like, I don't know. I think like Nathan Fielder's doing that a lot better right now, or like John Wilson, or I don't know, Matt Johnson.
Right on.
Yeah, those are
Alright.
films.
I'm gonna read this one. All right. Do you believe man and nature are separate, or is man part of nature?
I'm like conceptually, I'm kind of like a delusian. So I think that
Delusion. Okay.
So-
What's a
so-
delusian?
no. Cut this out.
Cut.
He's a philosopher, but I don't want to be like name dropping philosophy. But basically, that's a linguistic concept. There's no like this is. It's an arbitrary question. It's like we happen to have a word for hand, but we don't have a word for what my hand and 2 fingers is, but we have a word for finger.
Yeah.
Like it's like there's raw data and you can cut it up wherever you want with language, but it's based on utility, I think. So if you want to say there's a difference between humankind and nature, I think that's pretty like egotistic, anthropocentric. But no, this is just a cool anthill. Like it's all the same. We're using our materials and intelligence in the same way that every other species is.
Yeah.
Do we have the capacity to like radically alter it more than anyone else? Oh my God,
we're
yeah.
Almost part of like the natural ecosystem in a way, or do you think we're like completely separate?
We 100% are part of it. The Earth is actively showing us that we are, and that if we don't want to
smarten up, guys.
Yeah, if we don't want to play along with it, it's the Earth is gonna get sick.
Right.
But yeah, I don't see a distinction.
What was the most challenging part of creating your film?
Learning how to animate.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of like real animation. Like it is a good amount of like rotoscoping and like claymation. Like, I don't want to make a distinction between real. There's not a lot of like frame by frame hand drawn though. I did a lot of assistance. It's funny now that I'm like out of film school. I realize this film probably could have been made in like After Effects in like 2 weeks. It took me 4 months.
But I think it's cool that you like actually made it though.
So yeah, but every single thing ended up being more or less hand drawn in Krita, which is like an open source, basically cheap Photoshop or free Photoshop that has an animation feature.
Krita, that is?
Yeah, Krita. It's pretty good. It has like a really simple like cell animation function. But holy crap, if I knew just how like I think I booted up After Effects in high school and I was like, this seems just so unintuitive that I just learned how to do it the most wrong way instead.
That's art,
yeah,
man.
just slamming my brain against software for 4 months that I don't even know if I could do it now. I think I'd have to relearn most of it.
It's kind of part of the process, though.
Yeah, but you hit that wall where you're like, can I actually learn this? Because if you don't know a software, if you don't know like even what you want to do, it's like, am I too dumb to be able to even like figure out how to bring the thing I want to life? So there's this weird field that you need to cross.
Yeah. Maybe like I can't do this, but I know a guy who can, and I can help him kind of bring it with me.
Yeah. But yeah, and also anytime the disparate elements interact. So for example, like in the very end of the film where the woman like she dives off the deep end and then goes into like a bottle. In order to make 2D or frame animation interact with claymation or interact with the real world, you have to pre-plan. Like I need that bottle to explode with pop at the same time that she lands in that. Yeah. So it's like I need a template and I need to slow it down.
Gotta be perfect.
Yeah, but I couldn't previs anything because I didn't have the tech for that. So it was more like I got the pop bottle to explode because my mother was holding a string of fishing wire with Mentos in the bottom that were like just in the barrel of the.
That's awesome.
Right. So then what she did, like I was like cut, and she cut it, and then the wire would drop in, and you don't see it because it's fishing. You can see it if you look close enough, actually, but it explodes. You'll see it tonight if you look right at that bottle at the rim. You'll see like the wire going in. But yeah, those kinds of like stupid little tricks were the most difficult, but also the most like, oh crap, that worked out. Holy shit, you know? Like, yeah, but there was a lot that ended up on the cutting room floor that were like, this looks terrible. Yeah.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
All right, well, what's next for you?
I'm making a docu-fiction film.
That's popular these days.
Yeah, this guy's acting in it. Sure, yeah. It would take too long to explain it, unfortunately, because the premise is I'm basically playing a prank on TIFF, where the TIFF 48-hour challenge happened recently, and I pretended that I, during this time period, like went more or less like off the deep end, and I submitted just a batshit movie to TIFF. Like it is kind of similar to Projections. It has this insane amount of like animation, but it's like a deep fried meme that plays for like 3 minutes of just like unrelenting.
It sounds awesome.
Insanity.
The whole thing sounds awesome.
But I played it at TIFF pretending that I was serious
Yeah.
about it. So I had to go up for the Q&A being like, I denounced this movie because we shot all the footage of us shooting it, and me like Luke's a character in it and I play myself, and he like gets mad at me, and like we have like a big falling out. So I'm making another movie about the making of this smaller movie.
He's method acting that right now.
Yeah. where basically it's about like the existential crisis of having exited film school and not knowing what you're supposed to do with your life because you don't have a, you know,
The film
way the
school
world
degree.
is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No degree, no life.
No, so I got the degree. It's just it's a piece of paper. It's a film degree. Like, come on now. But yeah, that'll hopefully be coming out next summer.
Right on.
Yeah, but I guess we haven't decided yet. I guess we've decided now. We're thinking of maybe because Luke's like technically we're pretending that he's the guy who's making a doc about me. We're pretending if we want him to be the author of the movie and then lying to the public about that.
That's cool.
But yeah, we can't because we just said it. Yeah, anyways,
I can scrap this.
yeah,
I can
I'm
cut
just making
this.
I'm making a docufiction film, which I guess you would be making the film actually if we. Fuck it, whatever. That's what I'm making next.
Right on.
Yeah.
Hey man, it was awesome talking with you.
Yeah, of course, man. Appreciate you.
Good luck with everything you do.